Hey guys, welcome to High Ground. My name is Emre, and today I just wanted to explain the Crash Bandicoot Remasters and what they all look like, what Sony means by remastering them from the ground up. Because there seems to be a lot of people who are confused and don't really know what they mean by remastering these games from the ground up. A lot of people, a few people at least, have been thinking that maybe these games, the original 3 Crash Bandicoot games, will get the same treatment Ratchet and Clank got, where Insomniac just took the first Ratchet and Clank and did a complete reimagining of it. But I'm here to tell you that remastering from the ground up just means that they are not just going to re-release the original 3 games with higher resolution and a better frame rate. What they're really going to do is completely rework the textures, maybe add some more geometry, and also make the games function like modern games, which means they'll probably improve the save system, better loading times and all that. Even though the Crash games, all of them had really very short loading times. Crash 2 and 3 especially didn't even need a loading screen. And they may also update the character models a bit. Make them look the same but just with better details, and sharpen the textures a bit, clean up all the pixelation. If you still don't have an idea of what these remasters will look like, I'd say look at the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare remaster trailer gameplay. If you see in that new gameplay they released, they really added more detail, added new textures, updated the character models, added more geometry to it, and to really make it look new. They didn't just get the original game and just upscaled it to 1080p. No, the game has actually been reworked with the new graphical overhaul. And that is really what they're going to do with the Crash Bandicoot games. Oh, and they will also definitely update the controls of these Crash games, especially with the first Crash Bandicoot. Give it, for the first time, analog controls. And I also do think that this could convince Activision to maybe remaster the first 3 Spyro games made by Insomniac. That's if these Crash Bandicoot remasters do well. It will maybe show them that there is interest for these type of games, and a lot of the same people that played the Spyro games are the same people that grew up playing the Crash Bandicoot games anyway, so it could appeal to the same market. And I have also been thinking that maybe it's possible for Insomniac, since they are an independent studio, to team up with Activision to maybe work on Spyro again. And I think they could totally reboot the series. Maybe even do a reimagining of the first Spyro game, similar to what they did with the first Ratchet and Clank game. Because I do think Insomniac still cares about Spyro. A lot of the same people that worked on the Spyro game still work at Insomniac. And I do think the Crash Bandicoot remasters have really evoked memories of them when they were working on Spyro. Especially when Insomniac were developing the Spyro games in the same office as Naughty Dog during that era. But then again, people might say that Insomniac games working on Spyro might be a waste of their time. But still, they always seemed resentful that they couldn't hold on to that IP. But anyway, that's all I have to say. That's what I think the Crash Bandicoot remasters will look like, and what it could mean for Spyro in the future. I'm Emre of High Ground, signing out, and stay high.